Okay, so we're gonna look at Arthur's portfolio because I accidentally skipped him, and he's here, so I'm just gonna do it now. And then there's also a polycount thread that accompanies this stuff. So, oh, you're in Poland, cool. Oh, you're at Techland. You're at Techland, cool. Say hello to Paulina when she gets there. She's coming from our studio to you. Oh, nice. Okay, so there's lots of props here. Binding of Isaac, that's cool. I like this. So right off the bat, I'm not sure. I guess so. You're a junior 3D artist. You're working on props. You're pushing stylized art. You're doing painterly textures and painterly shapes, even in the way that you're sculpting. They're very consistent, so that's really good. So you've got all these sculpted out. These are really cool. And then you've got this this scene, which, so this is the concept you're pushing from, or you're pulling from. And then you just started making props. Man, the approach with the gradients and stuff looks really good. So I think when you're going with a painted look, and you need to add some variation or changes. So you're saying this chair is gone now, but for example, doing like in Substance Painter, doing a dust pass on the top. No, no, no. Okay, so that chair is still okay. This one is possibly gone. The slim one. Yeah, it's really thin. But so the gradient stuff that's going on here, though, I really like. I think if there was more of, not kind of like how dust would work, where everything's on top, or like snowfall or snow mask, but more for like a color shift, even slightly lighter in the primary color. But I think what we will do is we're just going to be looking at your portfolio, because that's what your portfolio is right now. So with the stuff that's in here, looks pretty good. I would say consistency wise, the chipping, if it kind of varied, like maybe some of it was less and more so on like, oh, see, that's cool. But more on like the corners makes sense. The chipping on the legs of the table is a little odd to me. Just because I don't think maybe on the insides where like feet would rub on it and stuff, but yes, Tobias, that's a great idea. So adding a color burn based on the occlusion to give slight hue changes. Reducing the amount of indents would make them more varied as well. Yeah, it's just everything is very consistent. And I think if some of these pieces of wood weren't so indented, and maybe some of them are less chipped or worn on the paint, and some are more worn. So like just getting a lot of variety would be nice. Poly count wise, it's probably higher than it needs to be in some areas. And then I guess with this chair, how this kind of curves up and goes into a little spike right there, you're gonna run into a problem where if you're using that chair a lot, then it'll just kind of it'll look odd. You'll see that duplicating quite often. I mean, in general, though, I think the stylized stuff that you're going for is looking pretty cool. It's interesting that you want to sculpt it all. I guess it's part of the process for how you're creating your materials, because you're probably creating a lot of this information with procedural process and then painting away a lot of the manual work's probably in getting the paint to chip away, right? Oh, these are cool. So I think getting some variety here, like maybe the corks are different colors. Maybe some look like they've spilled like dark liquids that are inside of them, or like on the edges and kind of drip down or whatever. Oh man, that is such a cool looking presentation. Yeah, this is cool though. That's pretty real. So this is a completely different style. I guess this stuff's older, right? Orbs render tutorial. Yeah, he's good, man. He's good. Fearless, what's up? How you doing? So I like this one. There's a bit of story going on, which is pretty cool. Oh man, the blood that's like pooled over the that's cool. So is there a knife under the, or is that a handle to hold up the book? What is that? Oh, that bucket was an art test? It's jam. Hey, dude. 7 months, huh? Thanks, man. Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. Yeah, that's cool, though. Yeah, I didn't get the jam vibe just because everything is more in the like the dungeon-esque feel. I guess it would have been darker, right? It's a buckle? What? Hang on. Hang on. I see. I see. So on this side, you should probably have something that shows the, or maybe a piece that's more familiar for the buckle to understand that it's a buckle. Because I mean, this looks just like the handle to a dagger. Like, see if there's like a clasp thing over here that kind of tells you like, oh, like this is gonna wrap over that and then close that up and then you lock it together. I see it now though. I understand. And yeah, I don't know how I would think that's jam ever. Maybe if there was a little bit coming out of this, then you make the connection that it came from the bottle and not from a person. Could still be blood in the bottle, but you know. But in general, this stuff looks pretty cool. This the wax melting is really interesting because some of it looks like it's expanding more than it's like folding over itself. You want to make sure you're not using inflate too often, or else it starts to look like it's filling up. And then yeah, I think that's it. Like in general, this stuff's looking pretty cool though. Oh, dude, nice. Man, these are so intriguing. That's cool. So it's just a lot of random stuff. It's pretty cool. So you're at Techland, but you're doing stylized stuff, huh? Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, sorry I skipped you, man. So here's your portfolio review. I think bundling all of this stuff together when this scene is completed. If I just keep scrolling down this. Yeah, it's really getting that scene together soon is going to be nice, I think, for your portfolio. Once that's in here, then all of this is going to make a whole lot more sense. But yeah, all right. we've got 20 minutes. I'm gonna look at the Discord critiques now. I hope you got some information from this. Anytime, dude, and thanks for reminding me. All right, I will be right back.